Hello and welcome to First Light Valorant Season 9. We have the last of the quarterfinal matches tonight. Just Banana X White versus Nom. Just Banana X is your number 1 seed, and Nom your number 8 seed, the underdog in this story. My name's CaptMedfrag. I will be casting this evening, and behind the scenes, we have Bloodhunter, who will be doing the cams and the production. Now, for this matchup, we did have a little bit of a technical difficulty before we kicked this off, but it is worth noting that the winner of this match will go on to fight Rise Dawn in the semifinal match. Dawn coming off a hard-fought victory against Ult Onsite. We did see Sock yesterday actually in that match, who is seemingly not playing. Everybody changes their name. I don't know who the heck is playing. I don't care enough. I'm going to call it how I see it. We got a bunch of players. They're doing great things. They're amazing, wonderful people. And they're going to be killing it. So let's take a look at this early round 1 setup. Your attackers are going to be what? Do I have the wrong teams? I have the completely wrong teams. Okay, very well. It's just Banana Black versus Rise Dusk. How did I screw that up?
Standing ahead. Found them.
Oh yeah, I borked that real hard. All right, just JBNNX Black versus Rise Dusk, but Black being your number 3 seed, if I remember correctly, and Dusk being your 6 seed. Still the underdog in this story. We did get this round started already. Gonna pull up their info and snap right back in. All right. Now that I got the teams right, we have Rise Dusk on the attackers, who have executed flawlessly on sites thus far. Just JBNNX Black. Big numbers are needed from them there in order to take back this site. Rather try and execute together.
Here.
Dep not able to close it out, but Claws trades them out. Demon Waifu able to get the kill through the smoke, but that turret's gonna pose bad. Claw trying to make something happen after smoke in a really strategic spot. And Demon Waifu trying to do some damage control, but Mickett puts them down. All right, well, apologies for the exciting start with the wrong teams. I completely looked at the schedule incorrectly, and I transposed that bad Larry. Oh well. We do have one in the bag though for Dusk. We'll see how they do on this bonus round. We have a full save coming from Just Banana Black.
One enemy remaining.
What? Wow. I don't even know what to say about that.
Scanning ahead. Joke's over! You're dead!
Spike planted.
It's a 2v2 here on this retake.
Healing you.
Sammy gets the heal off on claws.
One enemy remaining.
And Sammy takes out 2 clean kills. Seals the deal for JBNNX Black. It's worth noting, JBNNX Black had no buys that round. There were classics. Oh, excuse me, that was the previous round. I think I used all my casting abilities in the last match, which went, what was that? It was like 42 rounds or something like that. So, little extra scuff on this one. Well, they win their full buy round, as I was saying.
Revealing area.
We'll see Waifu go with the Jet ult here.
Watch this.
They're setting up in garage here. Waiting for some info. Maybe grab a pick. Psych grabs the orb and they're heading out. I think those comms went out. Waifu slung over. Some peeks going out from
Revealing
Dep
area.
over in Pizza. The blind misses them. And here we have our first peek, and Dundee takes down Dep. Waifu gets one, so does Claws through the fire.
30 seconds left.
Claws gets another. Looking for a third. Has to reload. Gets caught out in the open.
Spike planted.
The plant is down on B, though. We did see the omen.
One enemy remaining.
Synergy catches Mickett with their util out.
Last player standing.
Sammy almost got Dundee off guard there, but cheeky spot. They heard the footstep. Spray goes in, and they're not able to connect. Wow. Great effort there from Dundee. But Synergy able to close it out with a jump in the smoke. That was a nice engagement there. That was a really good play. I thought Dundee had it, but not being able to catch them midair proved to be the undoing there, as the sprays to the smoke just weren't it. Especially when they started spraying. That allows Synergy there to respond a lot easier because they see where those Vandal shots are coming from.
Joke's over.
An interesting
You're
buy
dead.
here.
Watch your
for
eyes.
JBNNX Black. Might be going with a stinger. We have a same round coming from Dusk. Psychiatric not able to get one with their ult.
Careful now. Shut down. Light.
Flash from Psychiatric. Puts down one, and then Def gets the trade. It's a 3v4 here. 2v4 for these guys. 2v3,
Remaining.
Claws gets a 3k. It's up to Mickey.
My ultimate.
One enemy
Hold this
remaining.
down. And she does! An amazing clutch from Mickey. Good util usage. And we saw those smokes dissipate at the exact right time. And unfortunate for Sammy, gets caught looking the other way.
Scanning ahead.
You should
Looks like
run.
they're split up here trying to get some info. The attacker killjoy goes out on B though, despite the bomb being thrown by A. The hard push coming in from Just Banana exposes that they were split up there.
Spike down B.
One less. Seek them out.
Scanning ahead.
Spike planted.
Sammy and Def not having a rifle. Def trying to make it happen with the classic.
Last
Gun
player
for sure.
standing.
Put some rounds down, but not able to get the kill. And Floofy gets the 3K and Mika closes it out.
I'm here. Recalling my bot.
It looks like Bloodhunter is gonna hop in on the commentary coming in next round. Trying not to burn myself out here. I think last night really did it for me. We see a big mid push. They take up a lot of space and they put 2 down. It's a 4v2 here
Last
for
player
Dusk.
standing.
4v1. It's not even enough for Sammy to save here. I mean, honestly, actually, looking at their econ, it probably could be. Sammy saves this
You
gun
fought
here,
well.
maybe picks up a rifle right now. That would be huge. GGFO. They are not going to be able to buy
Spike
rifles
planted.
next round.
Your duty is not
Oh,
over.
a res. Do they go for it or the eco res? They'd be fine doing a little bit of an economy push here, but looks like they want it.
Obscuring vision. Nice.
Able to isolate that fight.
Last player standing.
Another flash comes out.
Last
Dude,
player
there, Sammy
standing.
just hit them. Oh, Mickett. Another close call, and she puts it away. That was a much better showing from Dust than honestly I had expected going into that round.
Very much agreed, CaptMedfrag. Going into this scoreline 2-5, this is a little bit unexpected coming from Dusk. I think a lot of people in the Season 9 pick'ems have been choosing JBNNX Black to be favored here. So seeing them do this well early in the rounds is pretty surprising, and you like to see that a lot.
Absolutely. I'm happy to see that aggression. I really would have thought they would have
Joke's over.
saved and worked on
You're
the
dead.
economy there. But it looks like we might see a hard push here going B, but immediately Claus ends up spraying down the Phoenix.
Right there.
And here they go. Now they're just going for the hard push despite everything. Couple do get tagged. They were able to push it almost completely through lane. Just those flashes coming out from
Spike
Psychiatric. though.
planted.
Floofy and Mickett have been holding down sight round
Last
after
player
round.
standing.
Maybe a bit of a caster's curse there. Sorry about that.
Team Ace.
Unfortunately, perhaps the curse is a little real. Now they have their first round in quite a while on the board. Closator getting a clean kill onto Slaydron down from lane. And make it not quite being able to hold from B main as she usually does with her utility. But you know, going into this round, they're going to have a full buy. Perhaps this full push method is going to work out. They just need to solidify their teamwork a little bit more.
Yeah, and it's worth noting there's 3 ults on the board for JBNNNX Black. Maybe they can ride this momentum, especially with the half buy coming out from Dusk here. You see they're moving up Cat and they're pushing into A main. Sammy about to have their hands full, depending on this wall. I think they may here go down. Make it opting not to go with the ult.
You should run.
As you were.
Yeah.
Def able to stay underneath and not able to put the rounds on Sladron. Raise to the fire. Don't know if the shoulder peeked through there for Psych. That's what the fuck he did. But Psych not able to make it happen. Claus gets the kill. Synergy pushes through tree. 3v3.
Yikes.
Waifu Heaven catches Dumdy.
One enemy remaining.
Catches Floofy. Sees where the last one is. And Synergy right there to get the kill. Wow. That was an excellent retake there from Waifu. Synergy pushed on to play with them. Couldn't ask for a better round there for JBNNX Black.
Yeah, JBNNX looking a little shaky at first. The Pia whiffing a few shots, but fortunately his team, specifically Demon Waifu, was able to hold down the fort, getting a few kills on Generator and Hell, keeping that retake very, very much possible for them, and ultimately winning them the round. And I think a couple of things to note here is they do have Astra ult for retake if they want to potentially play one side retake and stack another.
Yeah, we did see one ult go out there from Mickett. They were able to pick up the orb. Floofy has an ult, but these defenders, they still have 3 ults on the board. Waiting to see if they're going to use it. Probably didn't want to use it on a save round. They might be thinking that Dusk is saving again here after the econ, but they light hot. Mickett gets the clean kill on Claus. And a headshot from Psych. That puts the defenders down too. That's big. They're going to start trying to execute on site. Sammy gets Psych, but gets traded out by Floofy. And here comes the execute on the A site. It's a 2v4 here. Both
Spike
of
planted.
these players do have their ults, albeit might not be the best time to use it, especially on A site when you start looking at what weapons they have and what it'll offer them here. Not sure it'll do much. Synergy better off saving this, where they might be able to make a better impact out in the open. Good util usage here.
Last player standing.
Waifu absolutely lasering Dumdy, but it didn't matter because Sladron put them down, secured the round there for Rise Dusk.
Yeah, Rise Dusk, once again, another successful post plan having Omen blind. Mickett's Molly's on the bomb, even throwing some one-ways there. It's just a lot of util to dump onto the bomb. Not really quite able to stick a half, especially down in numbers. There's a couple ults on the board. In fact, there will be 4 if Sammy gets an ult orb. So there's a lot on the side of JBNNX Black that they can use.
Yeah, JBNNX Black needs to get some of these ults down so that they can use more ults later this half. Every round they go not using an ult is one less round they have the opportunity to get orbs for an ult. I'm expecting to see the ult come out though from Psych. We've seen them use it twice already. Slow playing B here.
Joke's over! You're dead!
There's the ult. Waifu and Synergy hold up in
Spike
garage.
down B.
Psych takes out Synergy. It's a 3v3. They have executed on site and they are getting the plant.
Spike planted. Last player
With the
standing.
perfect timing with that flash.
One enemy remaining.
Mickett takes out Depp, who's looking the other way, and gets to. That's got to be Mickett's like fourth clutch this half.
Last round in the half.
Mickett coming out with such a great 1v2 clutch. I'll be completely honest, I'm not quite sure where Depia was looking straight at as he went down lane, but nonetheless, Mickett having lots of discipline, not peeking until the right time, isolating those 1v1s, and ultimately getting the round for Rise Dusk.
We've seen early flash come out from Floofy. I would say the goal would be for that flash to go out, pull them a little bit to B, and then they're gonna make noise A, faking the fake. But Slazerin making a lot of noise. Yeah, there was a lot of steps in garage. Then they took the shot there, and now they're leaving. I'm not sure they're leaving much up to mystery here. They're clearly not going B. Worth noting, Waifu though does have their util out. I mean, their ult out. Jet knives are out and about, and they are going to make the B excuse from mid. And they got there completely uncontested. I take that back. Claws came from behind mid. Made it happen. Waifu misses every
One
night
enemy remaining.
on two standing targets and decides to split the
30
uprights.
seconds left.
We can definitely say we've had that happen before. We all know how that feels. You see one easy target, then you see two, and you end up just splitting both of them.
Switching sides.
Unfortunate there. And that was the last round of the half. Rise Dusk up 7 to JBNNX Black 5 rounds. And we'll see how they fare as they flip.
Yeah, ending the half at 5-7 is not bad. Obviously, in a place like FLV, either way, sides could go either way. You know, it being T-sided or CT-sided, it doesn't make too much of a difference sometimes. So perhaps they, as a team, are a little bit more offense-sided. So we'll see what's going on. Slayer goes ahead and gets the first kill. The synergy goes ahead and dismisses off, and Psychiatric going to back off to Generator. And now that puts him up 5v4.
An aggressive piece there, and it paid off. We do see the mid here. Nobody's holding. Looks like they're aware though. Floofy with a very key flash there. Lets them know what's going on. About to see Sladron possibly in engagement here by tree. I think they may have heard some. And there's the peek from depth. Sladron knows they're low. Says, I'm out of here. A body is much better for my team than being dead. And unfortunately, the blind does not catch Depp, and Depp catches 2 there, putting them ahead by 1 in terms of numbers. Floofy able to get by that wall.
Spike planted.
Sammy sees them. Oh!
Last
Spike the
player
headshot
standing.
gets the kill. Depp gets the 4. Depp gets the 5. Wow. I didn't even realize that Sammy didn't get that kill, that was Depp. That ace coming out from Depia here in the first round. That really takes it up for them. They only had 3 kills going in that round.
Turret out.
Wow, and after such a low performance coming from Depia, it must feel really good getting that ace early on, and especially going fresh into a new half. And Looks like for this second round, they want to go for a full 5-man A. And as we can see on the minimap, there is no one. It is a free site. And they go ahead and execute. Demon Waifu goes with the drone, dashes in through the cloudburst, takes clears hell and takes full sight. And now it's a full 5v5 retake from the side of Rise Dusk.
That's huge. That was an open site that they were able to get on. The attackers able to put some down, but there are some trades going on. They're locked behind Jenny.
Last player
We do
standing.
see that Jenny was low and the rounds go out, but the attackers come out on top as expected after that huge early take on A site.
Should I play some stars in this reality? Concealment!
The smoke go out and Claws immediately gets working. Once they take up space,
Spike
mid
down,
gets a
mid.
3K. Able to hide outside the blind. Sladron able to get away through the smoke. It's a 3v2. They have mid, but they don't have spike anymore. Looks like they're gonna try and get this kill. They're not able to do it. Sladron just slowly working their way out of mid, 1 kill at a time. Both defenders on A site, but does not seem that JBNNNX Black knows that just yet. They're still holding mid, and it looks like they want to go A. Not sure I do that knowing that Sladron is probably still A, especially having Synergy been watching mid that whole time. Never see the engagement.
Feeling sight.
Synergy gets tagged a little bit there.
Current derby.
Plant goes down. Sladron is low. They've been dismissing, not healing. And Depp all the way back to mid top. To rock the ult.
One enemy remaining.
Synergy takes out Mickett. Saw Sladron in tree. His Synergy gets the kill from behind. A hard-fought victory for the attackers, and it paid off that move through mid. They were able to push through tree there and come out fairly scathed.
Yeah, very well played round at first. You know, it was a stressful round. They had pretty much a full push from Cat and a little bit of mid coming from Rise Dusk, which was great, bringing the fight to them, especially on a closer to a save round, I think, for them, or on worse guns. Nonetheless, Closator going crazy with a 3K down in mid, saving that round for them.
Here.
And now that once again, there's going to be another mid play here. Floofy gonna flash a Demon Waifu off the angle and gonna back up and play with the rest of the team. Dog is gonna spot out Demon. Gets the Cloudburst just in time. They're gonna try get through.
Blocking sight.
Do not connect the headshot. And Closator are gonna punish Floofy, flashing themselves, I believe. And we can see Dundee Dragon playing with the Plucky. Gets the kill, but Closator is there to trade immediately. And now it's a 2v4. Make it swinging through the smoke, and Dapia getting 2 to end the round, and it's 9-7.
Rise Dusk working with what they could there as far as the economy goes. They needed to save there, so that way they can all buy together this round, and that's going to work out for them because they are going to be able to buy, but not two insignificant kills that they were able to get. You saw the Bucky play from Dundee, which ended up paying off, and then Mickett, of course, getting another kill, racking them up and trying to do something when it matters most. Unfortunately, Depp decided to turn it on and take them out.
Yeah, and Flash is not going to see anybody as there is no early peek, but they will flash again for early info. But Closator is going to be there to beat the gunfight against Psychiatric. Floofy, I believe, wants to go for a gunfight, but Synergy is there to stop it immediately. Cloudburst comes, the dash comes in as well. They're going to take full side control. Sladrin throws a blind out, but Dumdy Dragon gets spammed through the smoke.
Spike planted.
And now Sladrin goes out, stuck outside the wall. Unfortunately, Closator is there to get the kill, and that's going to force Mickett to save her gun. And that's going to put another round on the board for JBNNX Black. And just like I said earlier, you know what? It was 5-7 at the end of the half, but now it's about to be 10-7. And it looks like that JBNNX Black are more of an attack-sided team for Ascent.
Yeah, we haven't been seeing those clutches that we've been expecting from Mickett there because the different play style having to be completely in defense mode rather than just defend the one site. They're getting killed before they have the opportunity to rotate and get together and situate themselves. But that being said, I mean, they've been holding B site pretty well. It's the A site pushes that have just been pretty consistent as far as their ability to get on site, take up space, and get the plant down. B site, they've had a couple, but they've had some denials and they've been forced to push through mid. So B site's being well defended, but mid and A are open and they're giving up far too much space. They need to slow them down earlier. And that doesn't mean these early peaks that are not working out for them. They need to actually use util and slow them down. You can see they're not figuring out where they're going to go yet. And if they push hard through A, they're going to be able to take up space here.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah, Psychiatric gonna pop the Phoenix ult, runs in and tries to get the kill, but doesn't. They realize, but does get the kill on the Demon Waifu, gets the second on the Sammy. What a value ultimate from Psychiatric. The Pia getting the kill on the Dumdy. 6 bullets in the chamber, has to reload. Swings Mickett and almost gets the second, but Floofy is there to trade. And what a chaotic round. Everything happening so much at once.
There was a fast execute from from JBNNX Black. And we saw that ult come out from Psychiatric, and that alone was a little bit chaotic. We saw Psych pop out. They saw the jet dash on site. They also saw the util go out. They're like, what am I going to do here? But then there was the Astra smoke blocking their own entrance. So that kind of screwed things up for them. But Psychiatric just exposed in the middle, just trying to find out where Waifu was that entire time and ended up coming away with that kill.
Mickett sitting logs with the judge. Perhaps she can get quite a bit of damage with this. The dash will come from Waifu getting onto site, but I don't think they realized that there could be one logs and gets a bit of spam damage on the Closator. Waifu goes stairs, gets a kill, does not die, but dies to the molly. Oh, Mickett, what is happening?
Wow. Mickett ends up with a 4K off screen with the judge. They're able to put one down, secure the bomb, close off garage with the util. But we saw that Waifu was able to get on site and then get behind them onto stairs. But then that crazy engagement between them and Psychiatric, they ended up landing in the molly and dying from that. And then they tried to push on, and clearly Mickett was quicker on the trigger.
Mickett with a crazy 4K, like you said, to be able to get them back their foot in back in the door. And looks like there's a little bit of a default coming from JBNNX. They're gonna be taking mid control, which is very, very good on Ascent. The dog will seek out some info. They'll break it. Now they know that Floofy is playing towards Cat. But look, Demon Waifu might have a nice timing, but Psychiatric is there to hold it. Denying any info, and Sladrin getting the kill down mid on the Synergy. Psychiatric with the flash and the kill onto the Pia.
One enemy remaining.
And Claws with the lurk onto B site. Not going to be getting much value from that. It's a 4v1 for Sammy. And Sammy not going to be able to do anything with that. Floofy gets the final kill, tying up this game to 10-10.
Yeah, and that's really big here for Rise Dusk. Not only are they able to tie up to 10-10, but this is going to be a crucial round for JBNNX Black. If they don't win this, they're going to be on a full save, and Rise Dusk is going to be rolling in economy. I want to give a shout out here, though, to Sladron. Sladron has been so consistent this game, winning 1v1s, trying to isolate fights, and not overheating. It is very, very underrated to just be arena and not decide to go and overheat yourself. They're doing a fantastic job of getting in, getting out, and making plays for their team.
By the looks of it, JBNNX Black they started off with 5 towards A main, and now they're taking a little bit of mid control, trying to hold if someone's pushing from B side or holding from courtyard. So far, they see no one. Synergy holding a little bit of an off angle. And by the looks of it, they're just cutting noise and want to play time and eventually execute for a re-hit onto A. Psychiatric sets a wall there. Not exactly sure what that accomplishes, but I'm assuming they have a feeling that they are still there. And Dundee gets a kill down mid with an operator, and David Waifu gets 2. Sladron with 1 and gets out immediately with dismiss. Waifu with a 3rd onto Sladron. Waifu going huge here, putting this into a 2v2. There is a KJO. Bomb needs to go down. Closetor grabs the bomb. Is going to plant it. Oh, and the knives are popped, but Dundee is there with the op kill. Dundee getting a 3rd with that op. And that's going to put Rise Dusk up around an 11-10, back in the lead. And that is once again going to be putting not Rise Dusk, JBNNX Black in the dumps of economy.
Yeah, they're going to be right on their heels right now. It looks like they're going to try and force it. They are able to get rifles out. They're not going to be able to get full util and shields. They do have 3 ults for themselves here. So there is potential. Waiting to see. Oh, Synergy had disconnected there.
Out of charges.
And now they're back in. So we'll wait to see what Synergy buys here, going with the Bulldog play. But Rise Dusk, just filled with economy, still has the op, and would put them on a complete save. Well, not even a save, just a really bad force in the final round if they win this year.
Yeah, and I think with this kind of buy, it's really just stating that they're putting all their marbles on this one play. They don't want to play for overtime, and Psychiatric gets a kill to Synergy. The Pia stuck in the smoke with Sladron does eventually get the kill. What an exchange between the two. Oh, Psychiatric getting spotted. Does squirm away with their life, fortunately for them.
Concealment.
Closetor setting a smoke down, going to be playing from A main. Waifu fighting for their lives, gets a kill on the Psychiatric, and Closetor is there for the trade.
All right, that was a huge round on both sides there. So that's huge for JBNNX Black. Keeps them in the game, keeps them in the fight to get a little more money. Huge for Rise Dusk. They might have not gotten the dub, but they got kills, and that is going to hurt Black's economy. Rise Dusk should be able to mostly buy next round. We'll see with how some of the shared funds go around, if there is another round for them having lost. But if they win, they definitely will. But once again, JBNNX Black working with what they got.
And Dumpty holding B main with the op here. This is really scary. Misses the shot onto Waifu. Gets a smoke off. Looks like Waifu is going for the dash on the side and pays off. Gets the kill on the Dumdy. Psychiatric wants to take an early retake, flash a sight, but Demon Waifu is there to get the kill. And that is a free sight for JBNNX Black. 4v2 now. It's up to Mickett and Sladrin.
You are divided.
And the question is, do they go for it? And they're even committing an Astral, even a res, to make sure this round is secure. Perhaps a little bit for Econ as well. And Waifu gets the third kill onto Mickett. It's all down to Sladrin. Gets spotted by the arrow. Goes to the Astral wall and gets taken out by Closator at the end.
That is an incredible round from JBNNX Black. A flawless execute means they all have guns. And that could be the difference maker here. We're going to see Rise Dusk a bit on their heels. They're going to be trying to figure out their economy, who can buy for who and who can buy what. We see Mickett end up going for the light buy so that they could buy Dumdy a gun there. But we will see the Spectre coming out from Floofy and some light shields from Psyche and Mickett. This could be it.
Something to note going into this round, JBNNX Black has a great post plant with Sova ult. So they, you know, Rise Dusk really wants to consider how fast they play retake, considering that there is a lot of stall on the bomb. So we can see in the mini map here. Yeah. Psychiatric is on the flank and whips a shot. But Meow Meow Sammy is there to get the 2 kills.
There. Still in sight.
Dumdy going through the smoke, gets the kill.
Player standing.
It's all down to Mickett in a 1v3 now for their tournament life. Rise Dusk putting all their faith into Mickett. Bomb will be going down.
Spike planted.
Mickett has full 125 HP. This is doable if she isolates her fights properly here. Mickett's holding for someone pushing, getting aggressive. But we know that Depia and the comms are calling play for time. We have a 3v1. There is no need to throw. Mickett breaks the wall, gets in the tree. Synergy whiffing their clip on Mickett, but ultimately getting the headshot on the Mickett, and that ends the run for Rise Dusk and JBNNX Black, ending with a win.
Yeah, JBNNX Black are your quarterfinal winners here for Season 9 in this matchup. Hard-fought victory by them, and shout out to Rise Dusk for absolutely putting it all out there, putting it on the line, giving us a good, solid game. Unfortunately, not able to close it out. I think Mickett had one too many clutches early on and probably ran out there towards the end. But a great effort from everyone this evening. Blood, thank you so much for jumping in. I was losing my mind without you.
Of course, anytime. I'm always glad to help you out. I couldn't leave a brother hanging.
I appreciate it. And thanks to everybody watching. Thanks for being here. And thanks to all the players for a good showing. We will see you next week for the semifinals. And for Bloodhunter and First Light Valorant, my name's CaptMedfrag signing off, and we'll see you in the next one.
Later.